Hey y'all, so today I want to talk to you about being aware that God is working even though it might not look like it. So stay tuned. Something I like to talk about a lot is hard times. I think it's so relatable. We're all going through something. But one thing that we have to keep in mind is there are good times as well. You see, we tend to focus on what we're going through and the obstacle in the current time that we're encountering it. But sometimes we fail to look back and see, like, this is where I am now, and this is what God brought me from. You see, before moving to New Jersey, I was living in West Virginia, and I was going through some depression, suicidal even, where I felt so like I had this mindset that I'm at the end of my road. Like I have nothing really to look forward to. But something kept on coming to my mind was, okay, so God is sovereign. God is in control of my situation. This is gotta be like momentary, I guess. God's brought me through other things like broken bones, being hit by a car, surgeries, almost dying multiple times. So I know that my current situation is only temporary. Even though it might be a hard time right now, there is a good time as well. I think that our hard times will give us a little bit of a window to showing us that, okay, so he's going to be taking us somewhere else. So when I was in that hard time, depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts in West Virginia, moving to New Jersey was like this. This is where, this is where God's working in all of it. Not just working where it was good, but he was also working where it was hard. A lot of times in the Old Testament, Israel would get so caught up on their sins and get distracted from the Lord, and God still took care of them. They left from Egypt and into the desert and still fought through the various challenges in their lives. But God still took care of them. I can see that so much in my life where I would be going through a lot of different things. Parents separating, broken bones, surgeries, later on being hit by a car, multiple things where that leads me to depression. But if you look at the big picture, the grand picture of that all, you can see that God's hand was over all of it. There were good things that happened in the midst. There are good things that are happening now. There are hard times that happen now too. But I think it's really keeping that mindset in check that God is God over it all. And so it's good to be aware that no matter what, that God is at work.